I disease Bima Ubibia Aquaba Hadia latest and hot news and I'm the Bremo MT Sawinian subscriber ya. Obadia say over subscribe to the channel. Yobayan say over click the subscribe button. Now what belly notification no. Where is our video be upload when the first person I was abeka ASR video. I feel we are now like video and give us a thumbs up. Nothing. Sheba of Frosuna when you be here now and summer air also air Ghana Memoharam. Afi Yangura and summer Abetoya Ponoso. Iti a yes, I report in Sansevia Cosi. Iti Summer Cosi.
Adam way no din komono. Na come we say nipa bi asema NCA wa mo se wo ni nipa asofo bi akwa agina se wo ma Bawumia ni president. The start tie ne say enu achi okura be kan say obi abeka bibia fa papa Owusu Bempah mo enye no kore no mo de ne be court ana mo de ne be gina court na abuba ba hwim say yesi nipa bi kura so say wo mo send ne threat message nso ne ade ade eti say
but coming as no obi sha as a fear na enche bia na me ne obi send video bi na me share video ni bi no Mesre, a sign I roho, a sanka. The time is a video, a uncle Adia. Sir, Meji Kwame Comedy, sir, the morning show. Or the man and quantity of which me ye, a me and I'm duty. So being you near, so to me, and I'm what. And she assume we be Gideon, sir, or call Nananum sum. A horn and a Gideon. Obisu gidi say okọ nnuanam mozeli fosom obisu gidi ni say okọ asori obisu kwa anyinya mi kwa gi buka se bibia ni wiase na mo ba asori kra mu a ye wo bia ni nyame nipa bia ni gidi a wo mu me ti apostle doctor Owusu Bempah edi me gidi mo strategy na se me se me gidi na onyini ni a esi se na me gidi fo kwame
me too.
Now, when you in here, it is an amazing for.
I say, yes, I know how. Say, I'm on your corner, woman. Nigerian says, I want to radio to crack. Kabima no man you cool. Say, I saw in a woman. Nigerian say, what's the radio swap? I send back Kabiman. What about more pa?
Or more pa? The woman is a mini. Our Wakasa, a friend of Bulgaria. I what did a sorry back. Now this of when you got them, now from the other bed, he will be a term because a young something some our kind of meeting is also a video so because and some fatamano. You got me, Yamiada Romano, Yamisu, and entity. In terms of in Kabi. Now the AI host of the Miliano or Edinia. Sorry, where did them because you'll be at them or you'll be a 1 year. Now I am in sense of meeting yak. Now, what me, baby, or do about fro, color? There were moving. Some you, in a summa, some you know, edit them because I know my phone so. Yeah, Yarienti, and I be binti. The emphasizing mano, and fan two be home. Now, meaning, well, who knows, sir? Next year so. Obetima chere na dwen bibi o na se papa ye na waka na no nya dwen obetima chere wa dwen na se wo di atem di obi atem di papa ya atem di na so matem nkwa se bi sama me pese meka obi atem ta no frontier to what you now there's life after elections. In fact, I also want to be more being a president. Why they say a police case? So I also want to be MO being winning election now. We are moving winning election. I can have, but so we are any other for Bia. You say, oh baby, now we are some sunny baby. Ah, we are somebody who mean to be moving your president of Ghana. And your fee, oh yeah, minipa, and your fee. Now I 10 years to free. So what said that? It do be a term. Mr. Miko.
Sabo no owo Ghana ha ana owo abrochire.
Mr. Ghana ha, dem say Ghana.
You are watching Juicy
Na
News
mini
on
anuma.
YouTube.
Omo
Hot news all time. You are watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time.
Enra achi me hu bibo asanteman can say if you of 2 for fee. Abra asanteman achiame etinase. Ye nua ba bia no akopa. Ka bibia tia opemso. Okọ no. Ye se ye hia nipa ono mo ye adwuma mpanifo ni nyina wa hemfie ho. Konfo momra. Ne sa ne se mpanifo te de otu bo abo me kra hu ye yi se de kwese na ni gene. Wa fa obi abesi wanim. Oni ba bedin komo enye bone. Enti odi atem sa wote ho a ogige ho enti eye se me ma fidie so me ma phone so a me mu ka sei na me so mi di atem a nka ne papa ben no da me di da bi etete me anye me na me tu bi so da afro wo ni papa
ba ayi sa guy a wo kan nyo no na emre bi eho a etwa mu na wota ba papa won pan so ne wote wo no amane sika no akodi.
Of course.
Edi papa Owusu Bempah hwe ne pen.
Me nam ka so. Ni pen ni nka ye. Na me nyam nwa so se ye nua ntim berma me te se ni nchen na ote. Ma hu pati se na oto na ye Kennedy Agyapong e fidi se na ote. Atema branchi edi ye nua ntim berma. Atema ye nua abedi ye Kennedy Agyapong biase enya sebetwa me ka say me nse bibia wa bedi matem na mo de
wa hinfa wo social media okay
social media me ka tiri na nse ye ni time ni be yia no say wadi atem na obi so bedi na tem ya yi ono a wa kire ense mra wo Ghana ha nti obi entimi mfa mra de enhye ne tem ye be ma mra aye adwuma na tita afo no say mra enye adwuma Ghana ha Eko can say assembly bia na yesi onfa ne ho ninko efise ono de o tumi se abribia o pebia o tim didi enipa atama na ofa na hoko na yesi afa ye ho adin because you see we are sick and tired so ne obi ama na ho mene so a na social media opese o gidi an o de papa Owusu Bempah na beba na oba na obedi na tama because se de wodi ne yebo ono obo ni dia nkofo opese o mehu biye koso se opeso tie yi a nipa na oka ntama oka no amanyofo no mba ne ho na de na omo hunti omba no uni mi se ontimi mo bi nye president nyame biye ni ho na ye nyame na ye nyame no de ye nyame different from wo nyame a oka no ho asem ye da wase problem biye ni ho we have not invited you to church yan kan cho se ba ya sorry obi a fa invitation emra o se ye nua be mai. You are
watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time. You are watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time.
No doubt. But Odifo be in Ghana, Nyamia was watching Papa Owusu Bempah. A fact.
Reporting a free BBC nature say, Asantefo hine no, or say, a chopana or the buy no, onji. Time and no no to vote to Otabil, and so the records will show that it happened in Mensah. The record will show. So, oh, he be an otiasem to be an a 2 fontin or you see, when we are talking about limiting the relevance of Mensah, I am from Kotinema 2 for no, did your batem because the whole world that will be on record. Say Mensah na yebuno, Mensah na yenim say Sebio or 2 for mame, Sebio ka baby, Yaman fan crazy. Mensah na ahima ewo bino ehɔ ne yɛde ɔbaa bebutu hɔ edin atam efa senior tie se bebia ofri eno it shows the mentality of Mensah. I could have said the mentality of Otumfuo, but I'm not going to say it because Mensah no Otumfuo dia. Mensah ya asante dia. So it's Mensah na and bebia edin duno. That is what we are talking about. The actions or the statement, the utterances, a CEO Mensah, it has cut deep, limited the respect hundreds and hundreds of people around the world to be on the Mensah. Because if you're a human rights advocate, those people around the world who revered Mensah, when they see such a picture, when they see or hear such utterances from Ohinia or Te Edien, Ote ahimfia or represent the Ashanti king. It means that is what the Ashanti king they recognizes. Don't take these things lightly. Don't see it as another job. No, this cuts deep. And he knows what I am talking about. Its implications on his kingdom that they have built. So this, you see it like that. It is not a joke. Because otumfo nana anase sebio ohima biba awofia santibem ne ma na bebutu fom. I don't care about other people's traditions and customs. I don't care. But even after Obani butu hono, in sema a free nipanenumu baye etia Obano, it means the woman has agreed. She has submitted herself and said, okay, you did not even call me here. From what people are saying, I think I have to do this. For you not to even recognize that and to go ahead and use spiteful words against Oba, what's one another them, me. I am ordinary. Me nyohene. Me nya president. Dia mekano enrube biawo dia obeka, especially when you are representing the Otumfo. It means you are speaking for Otumfo. Nti Otumfo te wono, asante hene te wono, eye bosremuka eno de chechira santeman.
You are watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time. You are watching Juicy News on YouTube.
Aseme si wo ho no, senka $100 billion free mubaya and Quebec se menshia busika. Into everything ends up in front of the leader. Now, se ushe story na BBC na. Mr. P, stay with me, team. Ushe story na BBC na. Journalist's apology not enough to satisfy Ghanaian king, and come to match not enough to satisfy the chiefs. But I'm say Ghanaian king. Bro, for no, omo chere say I for no to nyina otumfo na net ho. It otumfo na na di oba tem e wo TV so. Otumfo na etu oba ho. Otumfo na sebio or di oba tem e ma wiase nyina ehu. Because who is going to take the responsibility? The person they are representing. Now I'll read this story. There's something interesting in the story I want you to know. And it's good that a year or more BBC reporter no interview the historian Mensah ono na Mensah bakwasem ono na edien ono na nim ni nyina na muntie na monhwade. Now the comments were not well received by the traditional ruler. The head of the Ashanti kingdom, Otumfo Nana Osei II, occupies a powerful position in society, and it is considered hugely disrespectful to openly insult or criticize him. In terms say asemna sebio Mensah bonjuso no say Otumfo di brane so enti eye musio sedien se obeden ube wanfa buo ama no se sebio ubedi natam ana se ube kire wa adwene or say criticize him, meaning untumi disrespect Otumfo ena untumi so enye den and criticize no untumi kire wa adwene. I'm trying to find criticize, the key word. Wont me enchire wadwene ewo Otumfo ne hinin sama anana hinia odi. You can't even, do not even share your opinion. Do not even criticize. So Otumfo ye bibi na se o wadwenchire bi ana wo edien eye advice bi a odbe boa no emane de akekere ne man ne kura. E kire say you are not supposed to do it. This is from the BBC. Making kan dwedwem na ma kire bibi. Now, his official title is the Asantehene. Yasini Diankasa. BBC for say the official title done so a Asantefo Hene. That is Asantehene. The BBC report, they took it from Edien, the historian from Mensah. That means Asantehene a Asantefo Hene. Listen. His official title is the Asantehene. Now, but he is also referred. That means if you are being referred, aka, listen, Kevin Taylor is my official name. People can also refer me, or I can also be referred to as Edien Ibradango. I can be referred to as Edien Yesu Akonta. So my official name, Ninti Akonyana Dino, Edianka se ekutano eye Asantehene. Nanso yebetumi so afreno. That means those ones coming are not official names. eye ade a obetumi dia ka ho ama enam no abopi. I say, but he is also referred to as nyamekese. Almost sa efreno the big God.
You are
in
watching
quotes,
Juicy
meaning
News on
that's
YouTube.
not official.
Hot news all
It means
time.
that is
You
what
are
some
watching
people
Juicy
say.
News on
Nipebi
YouTube.
chose
Hot
to call
news
him
all
nyamekese.
time.
That means asante hene no omo hu ne se nyamekese eya asantefo. Now Oku which means greater God. And as such, he is treated with maximum respect. Inti di ankasa di asante hene eya asantefo hene. And as sebio omo tumi so esa friend ebia aka nyamekese. Eno no eye ahwaho a ye de kan din no ho. Na omo ni se omo ani so no omo asebio asanteman a otumfo di omo so no omo hu otumfo so oye nyamekese oye bosom kese nti sebio omo hu ni se but the dianka so omo de frɛ no eye asante hene ebi so odi asante so na omo se because asante ne hu ni se oye kokuroko a osunti omo hu ni se e wo se ye man ebu a sebio ye de ma panyini bia maximum respect. Now when you go for it, this is the BBC, that's not me. The BBC reporter spoke to the Mensah historian. Or say, royal historian, or say Bonsu Safo Kantanka, who works for Asante Hene. You see, royal historian, Mensah, the Mensah bekosem nyina, edani trim Asante Hene, amano ho kwan se ono kwa na sebio, opesa ubusa Asante amamre abakwasemwa, oba Mensah royal, adehye abakwasem no ono ene free na no ba ono ne die nim a okirikirem. I say royal historian Osei Bonsu Safo Kantanka, who works for the Asante Hene, told BBC, and I quote, that anybody wanting to criticize the leader must follow specific steps. You see, nipa ono ne hwe abakwasem so o Mensah no ono ena sebio ono no waka oni BBC focus o see so pese oya den a opese o kire wadwene opese bibia bibi kwakyew na opese sebio o ka ho asem a e wo se first no ye wo emra bia wo se wudi so se ba Asante Hene dia ye wo mra e wo se wudi so. Listen, nipa na o church abakosem o Mensah otumfo de ne mpobo ama ne de ne ahyem no a oye adehye abakosem on ne siesie keka mu nsem no see otumfo nipa kese se opese sebio ahini na obu no de ekoso asantememu se opese o kire wadwene kura wo ho ana opese sebio o kire wadwene na oma otumfo hu se bibi koyie enkoyie e wo se wudi emra bi so efi se asanteman no omo hu otumfo se e de nyamekese they see otumfo Asante Hene se oyomo nyankopon kese. Now story ni kone ni mo say, and I quote, way every the historian, the royal historian, or say, and I quote, you go through the Queen Mother. She is the only person who can rebuke him. Nipa na ohwe amamre ne abakwasam so e o Mensah na sebio Mensah kasamafo eba amamre ene amane ene sebio abakwasam efa Mensah ho o say, nipa ba ko pe ene wa asase we su a obetumi atia Asante Hene ono ene Asante Hema. So Asante amamre mu no Mensah ana otumfo se tutu de bosom kese Asante Hema nko na betumi atia no. We need to work on our tradition and customs. Asante Hema nko ene betumi atia otumfo se oye bibi na nya nipa bia ni ho kwan so betuma tia
Juicy News on YouTube.
Now if you don't go through the Queen Mother and then you do it yourself, then you are in trouble. Or see, se otumfo ya ade na nye na se otumfo etwa sabina esano entene endim Asante ese Asante nyoma nkoye bibia agiegu eye de Asante man no adwirega na se wanko kan kyerɛ hema na ɔno nko ane nipa obetumetu otumfofo a na se utwaga na okoka wo de asɛm ama wo ho enti se sebio otumfo se tutu ye bibi na enye ahene nye anya de o se ɛyɛ bosom kɛse ye na otumfo ye kora na se wontumi nya the route to ana the road ana se the access to Asante Hema otumfo se tutu o se nyina kan anu tum na oyɛ de oyɛ no. So it means Asante Akonnwa no Asante Hima dia. That means Otumfuo is just a vessel. Asante Hima no na ye hene. If we say Asante Hima no ebu n'ani gu Otumfuo ne ne bi a oya, that means Asante Hima betuma ahwemakuro na bo. If we say Otumfuo ye bibi na obia ntumi nka nkyere Otumfuo na Asante Hima nko ande beka na Asante Hima so yi n'ani a, that means ekuro no Asante Hima betumi ama na bo. So Otumfuo is powerless. Sanke ka Asante Akonnwa de tumi kuta na if we say infomso ene sebio eye de nipa na nimba no hoso ene matumi firi nsa. Nti Asante Hima ne yi n'ani a Asante abo. That means Otumfuo ni nayem sani Asante obechichire no if we say opanyini bia ni wa onhia good counsel. So when nya futu pa enya de obetumi edi oman so. So from this statement from the historian, it is showing clearly say Otumfuo is just a symbol. He does not control or have any power. It is the Asante Hima who decides how Otumfuo's destiny will end up. Because so oyineni na so Otumfuo ye bibi na nya oman ne bebo. Because from the historian, obia ni obiema at the end of the day obetumi etu Otumfuo. Now, Mr. Osebonsu also criticized Mrs. Pokuya for saying that Otumfuo Nana Osei-Tutu, who is in his 70s, was hard of hearing. Or see, dear Emma Mubufu ya ne krampo de say, eye ekuya Pokuya ne ka se Otumfuo sebio asemoba ayana onti ne tie ne ding. Inti osi enokura ka ho na abufuo ni akoma ne baaye adenti na eye ekuya Pokuya ka che Otumfuo se asema aba ye nyina ye te because imre bi ya ka kire se Otumfuo Osei-Tutu panye kura to eye kejeti a Otumfuo te. That means bibie ni asantimema bekoso Otumfuo nte inta abayiwa ne ka che Otumfuo se ade na nyoma ekoso galamsey ekoso ye body pate ekoso ye body patuo enchima no ebebebre na ade nti Otumfuo sa nyowa nyina wobu aso oguso omo se enise abayiwa ne ka che Otumfuo sa asase ne se ya Otumfuo te a mema ne act. And that is basically what he's trying to tell us. Now, so I want to do this. Mr. P, give me a little bit of time. Let's do this. Very important. So now utie story na ready a historian ekayana hard of hearing. But the hard of hearing gonna be that. All right. Now, and I quote, if you use this word on even an ordinary person, he will not take it as a criticism. Or say so because say oh nana na de ekosi nti na opese okasa wonte ye nana ye body patu ye se koko ye se nsuo ye galamsey wa santimemu a ya sa si se no o se okasa e de what disrespect you Otumfuo. If you say nipa kura ono onni to me onam Ghana oka chene say eh na abayiwa ana eja wo fie sebio wo pie frifie won fa duane nje fie okọ also efie hwa ye tan nkrom wo nyina dwonso inti de weni hu ene de wuti emfa ho o say nipa on street kwa oka sa asem bofu nti Otumfuo de ben kasa asem no do not o say menya wa adwene se nyoma nko ye kura obeka cha Otumfuo say adan na ontu hu anamon samira na me de ama no. Now this is the historian speaking. I think that's the statement from the historian. Now, so when you come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the fifth, the fourth paragraph. You see this. But Miss Pokuya's apologies were rejected by representatives of the Ashanti traditional ruler, and she was asked to leave the palace. Thank you, Mr. S. She was asked to leave the palace. Now, so we'll read this story now. What's going on? Oh, okay, I got it. We'll read here. I'm going to say, and I quote, take your cursed self and your troubles with you. Whatever comes your way in the future, deal with it on your own. Do not ever return, the Asante Hene told her, according to local media. Inti nipa obi na no eka asasam ne kire ekuya Pokuya se fa omusioko de abetu bia ento no sa nipa na okasa asa na ya Asante Hene na ekasa, because the BBC quoted Asante Hene. And it na make say Asante Hene ti menhia e di oba atem aka che so oba se ombutu ho na yeti krom ha na eye Dina Samwa ekodi nkranfo ahemfo atem. Do you see how nkranfo ahemfo no handle issue no? You never heard any chief blatantly or blanketedly from my guy. Any chief specifically insult Diana Samoa, how she looks, how she's built. They address the issues. So for somebody kneeling in a palace is not new. It happens all over the place. But the issue is, omo na omo bo e de nchenku ha, omo ye mpenifo a, omo tewo, wo so omo kasa se mpenyimfo no, sebio omo hye otumfo cha no. Did they show say sebio we ye Mensah? That is where we are looking at it. And then guy say, what happened yesterday? No, it has denigrated the power of Mensah. The disrespect people are going to disrespect Mensah a bit higher. If you say otumfo tena Mensah di obatem. Remember, Obiano to Obiano Kasa as Otufo. Me betina mindi Obiatemo. I am being critical. Actually, wait, Jimmy. And what you will say, as some no crana ye no a how. And it's a would say, and as a read BBC story now, it clearly tells you, say, the people who represented a year Otufo and as Otufo himself, no, he made Ghanaians understand, say, Mensah na, ye was sa a boma Mensah, sa a bodu krabini ho. Because this is what Otufo Osei said. Menka said representatives of Otufo, we any aseme free Otufo no mubaye.
Ye tasem ye ntanipa. Wasema go fa ba ne ye kan wasa. Enti misrewo. Mejina na namonya Christian say akore yi. Ye hia bibia wo fia ha. Ko da namu nyina kan say ke duo ne ani die pa. Kasa ne maame wa ha. Ne papa wa ha. Ye na namu kan sa na tie. On fa ne musuo nko Mensah no ena ho kwa
Bibi Jijo Onua TV dwumadi a Munaguchi etena se na odima tifo na enemu na aye Opoku a etena dwumadi so na ensem okokan wo dwumadi so no abusua ede ensem abre no ensem okan ensem ya sefem ema asanteman eti na so koy na abusua
ehia bibi a wo fia ha oda na mu nyina kan se ke duo ni ani die pa kasa na maame wa ha ne papa wa ha yes ye bia no obon franche anam akasa wie ababa anu fa musuo nko ye bedina chi wada chi bia no onfa ne saa na wonhwe ne yese fi ha de obi anfa nturofo a asem abayi Mensah no ena ho kwa
not too much. But yes, I just had time. Someone saw them say Santifo. When you get another couple, come in there, I didn't go past that. I think you're so. And the pump also in the next side of the and in the man and none of them getting the chip.
Yeah, I didn't know. I was planning. Who never call you a couple? You don't come. Yeah, Santifo, you know. You see, you're doing you're private, you're doing it tomorrow. That's what I'm saying. Yamosika, so the theater. This is your passer. We are Konya, Kaun Casetta, Konya Santiba. I don't know. But always so many.
Come around. And just some kind of a woman, and Diana Mono, but to a father. We saw the man that declared Casa. And a host no. And I think I'm a party, I catch Yabus to Swahan. Say, Obi Casa, Namutumisha, and I'm on the kind of some walker. Oh, yeah, and about where I say, the Sabra, no one's a buyer, and was saying, oh, what I am one. Was a competition room. I am pioneer born. If it's some walk, no limit, any woman form.
Jamie says, Scadon for Scam Conquer. You can't want it. Oh, come on, yesterday. Nasantine, go to bed on Santina. Conference no Otufo or da. Why any year will be a comubi? Obi o ti kan bia ni se conference na Santifo kwa e ko. Enti e ka mo ti sa wo sama na wo ka. Obi na ka kira wo na wo be ka me am so nka. and I'm also to my volunteer CEO. So people know Bruno Sam Susaya, and I remember any party on your Mudada. Yen Gyamfi, CEO, and you were Sammy never made a deal. Jamoya, Yentio, Yakam, what I say. Yent, Massa, Mukhan, maybe I'm not chanting. Motabio,
Ewura no okase tia achiame ewura minimum baby a edina meka che on David kwani bia eni ho betimi akasa kasa funsa.
The issue itself adwene ho abayo kasa okasa antifo ngwansem oka Ghana asem oka president asem. But you see, so your penyinia, you sometimes put away or put aside what you like. Penyi du mante. You sit and into the tune for ye musemu yen penny for munshan pubum. Mabe gun any massy. Mujira TV so ka say asmano, why not asmano? Why not asmano? Why not tamsika mobi? You are making vague allegations. Into a chance will be so anubitia says Sebio or Hini Yankasa Seya, or because Wasaka say Tiotumfuana. These are things we talk about every time. Memaka, Abayuari, the Obekano Kenwi, yes, no move to Mekuno, Asamono. So, what kind of report now? Abako some chile say, so 2 4 year bibina and yakra or him and Kwani bet my catcher no. Maybe some Busa Santio, I didn't know 2 4 criticize your buying. In what capacity? And a Otumfuo criticize Abain. He's criticizing Abain because he's Ghanaian. And I'm a boy. Into Otumfuo has the right to criticize Abain. At the internet Ghana, na bibi because Otumfuo asaswa. We cannot criticize. Because from what I know, the Republic of Ghana's constitution is 100 billion bigger than Otumfuo. Otumfuo is just a chief. And I don't disrespect Otumfuo's capacity. But the constitution of this republic, without the constitution, there's no Otumfuo. There's no Asantene. There's no chief in Ghana. In this Otumfuo de Sebio or Yanyomane and Koye, that's a yen to me and criticizing or say a kofa or him aswa. I didn't know Otumfuo has capacity to criticize governments. Why does Otumfuo criticize governments? And Akoto de budget. If Otumfuo cannot take criticism, constructive criticism. If Amamreno say, Memma Obi and criticize Otumfuo, then Otumfuo needs to respect Amamreno and never criticize anybody. But so Otumfuo bien honas or criticize ya, we equally have the same right to criticize. And what you people are getting wrong, and say there's a difference between criticism and insult. What the lady did was criticizing Otumfuo. If we said, "Dear ope adepa akwa kotokono yendina bro," yakase Ghana Asante na the most beautiful tower Otumfuo di nebebo. Until we are not going to bypass Otumfuo and speak on problems affecting Asante, never. Nobody's going to do that unless you are insane. You cannot bypass Otumfuo and speak on the detrimental things happening to Ghanaians living in the Ashanti region. So Otumfuo per se will be criticizing. I will say him and criticizing. Then with all due respect to Otumfuo, he should not criticize anybody in Ghana. He should not criticize anyone that we use our taxpayer money to pay, because the president is being paid by us. We elected the president.
Yo, waiting for waiting and someone I'm so because this news so and our head no so we can subscribe we are say we subscribe to the channel since had latest and hot news and quite the promo. I think you now like the video and give us a thumbs up. Now share my offer for so now we will be here now and somewhere also I will Ghana memoir. Also bet me at share what we have for here and some way now I will comment boxing interview in my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.